In this video, I will be showcasing my Genshin Impact accounts after hitting AR60 in Genshin Impact. Let's starting out with my profile, 0 HDD. I fell to rank level 60. I just hit that like a few days ago. I got like almost 600 total achievements. Pyro albeit I did my best to 11 third. And then my character showcase, I have like interesting. I got 14 5-star characters. So I've been playing this game for like just say it's 2 years. Quite all hate him. I've been playing Genshin Impact since October 1st. I don't know when was that the first day or couple day after Genshin Impact release. And then my first summons, I'm actually aiming for Razor, because Razor is actually my first main. I like character with big sword, and then with gold ultimate. I don't care about the damage. It's just I'm searching for a cool one. Actually, Bennett was my first main. Yeah, I think Bennett was my first main, and then Razor, and then turning into Diluc. Diluc is actually my first main because he's very easy to control, very easy to main, good elemental burst, good elemental skills, and then he's pretty good at lore, you know. You got the first skins about it. He's just a really interesting character in Mondstadt. I think that's all I can say about him. Then I got Jin, Fenty, Keqing, Muna, Zhongli. Zhongli is actually very good for me to pull him because when you pull Zhongli and you got Zhongli, it actually turned the game into an easy mode because his shield is actually very strong. So
Manthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Yeah, if you have Zhongli in your team, you basically hear that every time. Ganyu, basically I pull for Ganyu because that one Crimson Dungeon. Hu Tao, actually I pull Hu Tao because I heard it's very cute. She's really strong, and I have to admit that she's really strong than Diluc. But I'm still main Diluc even though I have Hu Tao. And then moving on to Raiden Shogun. Raiden Shogun is actually very good electro DPS. I'm glad I have her. Arateki Ito, my man, my guy, my dude. I pull him because he's very fun and my first Geo DPS. And again, I like big sword, so I pull him because of that reason. Kamisato Ayato, I don't know why I pull him. I literally don't know why. I don't remember. I think I regret it, but oh well. Lignori, I basically lose my 50-50, and then Nahida, my top supporter, actually very good. And very interesting that I have all of the acronym from Samuru, Inazuma, Liue, and then Mondstadt. Alright, moving on to the character stats. Starting up with Diluc, level 90 of course. And then let's check the details. You got 2k attack and then 156 elemental mastery. Crit rate and crit damage is actually a very good split. I actually want to try maybe Dehya weapons or Wolf gravestones. Because if you look at the weapon, I'm still using the prototype Arcade, and I still need a 5-star Claymore weapons, so I'm gonna wait for the either Wolf Gravestone or the Dehya signature weapon. Moving on to the artifacts, Diluc's artifact really balanced. Like this one is very balanced, and then this again very balanced. And then this one I will say is very balanced. You got attacks and then crit damage, crit rate. Crit rate is more bigger than crit damage, so it's very balanced. Then this one, I don't know if this one is correct or not. I leave it to you guys. And then the circle, which is crit damage, and then with a few crit rate, and then a lot of element mastery. So this is my Diluc artifacts. Moving on to constellation is C for Diluc. Actually, I really want to get more Diluc constellation so I can get to C6 Diluc. His G6 Diluc is actually very interesting. Increase your attack speed and normal attack, so it's like watching a cutscene. Talents, of course, I triple crown him. Very good character. Moving on to my favorite support.
I created another universe and founded paradise.
My favorite sub DPS off-field is Fischl. I like her because she's a very funny character, and then she's actually Chunin Bio, is that what call it? Anyway, let's check the details. You got very good elemental mastery 400, crit rate, and then crit damage 116. And then her weapon is actually built for support. Again, elemental mastery, and then increase elemental skills. Artifact, for artifact, I don't really care much. I just put what's good for her, and then bam, I put it there. This one, balance, 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 and then this one maybe still need improvement. Constellation, I got her T6 visuals. This one is actually very good because Oz will stay 2 more seconds. And then for talent, double crowded her because I like having Oz on the field more longer and let her do the job while I'm doing nothing. And then moving on to Hu Tao, oh boy. Hu Tao is probably gonna be the highest DPS in my account because let's check the details over here. She got basically a normal base stat, and then for the advanced stats, 71 crit rate and then 260 critical damage. Yeah, so if you're wondering how I got that, so because I have 5 stars polar arm, crit rate 22, so this is basically R1, and her artifacts, for the artifact, this one is gonna be a problem because I basically gave her low crit rate and high critical damage. For example, here is 25 critical damage, where is 20 critical damage, over here again 25 critical damage, low crit rate, here 35 critical damage, and over here again 21 critical damage, and in this one is critical rate because I need to balance it. Moving on to Constellation, I still have her on 0 because I'm saving my programs. But if you want Hu Tao, I advise, or any other advice, that T1 Hu Tao is actually pretty good because it doesn't consume stamina for the Guide of Afterlife. I forgot what it's called. And for her talent, I actually put her on 999 because I don't know. I know I use Hu Tao a lot in the Abyss. I know she's very strong. And again, I don't know if I sold Crow Herd. How many crows do I have actually? Oh, I have 11. Okay. And then moving on to my favorite cryo DPS, actually waiting for Ayaka. This is Ganyu. She got 48 critical rate, and then for the critical damage is 174. Very good base stats. For weapons, again, it's gonna be a 5 stars bow, R1, Skywarp Harp. For the artifact, I still don't know how to build her properly, so this is still broken. As you can see, it's not really good, but still can be used. Constellation is still 0. For her talent is still building actually. I'm focusing her on the just for the charge attack and then for the ultimate. Moving on to Electro Archon, Raiden Shogun. It's basically still need a lot of to be fixed because look at these stats, it's very unfinished. Energy recharge is 247 though. And then her weapon is of course her signature weapon. This is my actually first time got a character with her signature weapons. It actually looks cool on her. I remember when the name is actually just like cutting grass. And then the artifacts, for the artifact for sure is really not that good. Like this one still need to balance. This one I don't know, but this doesn't have crit rate. This one is need to be balanced for me. And then crit rates, because she really need a lot of crit rates to make it balanced. Then for the constellation is still 0. And then talent, she's actually very good with Nahida, so that's why I crown her elemental skills because she's very good. Moving on to Nahida, this is actually my another great support character because the skills and elemental burst, she got almost 100 elemental skills. I don't really care about the crit rate and crit damage. And then her weapon, I'm still building her. I still don't know if I still use Mappa Mare or this one, the Twits, but I prefer Mappa Mare because the elemental, the bonus elemental mastery. And I still don't know if I still use Memory of Dust or Lost Prayer because I use that for support. For artifact, essentially I just slam with elemental mastery. A lot of elemental mastery. Then constellation, I heard people that says T2 Nahida is actually very broken, so I pull her. Of course, the result is gonna be broken too. I'm happy that I got T2 Nahida. Then moving on to talents, I mainly leveling up the elemental skills and then elemental bursts. Okay, I think that's all for the character. I know there's a lot of my other favorite, but these are my favorites. Moving on to map exploration, I still haven't finished like 100 all of them because I'm just too lazy, guys. Yeah, I still rarely do 100% here, and over here the spine still 65%. The Inazuma though is like there's a lot of the over here, over there, over there. It's actually pretty easy. For the Samaru, it's actually just starting to cleaning it up. And of course, there's still a lot of things to finish in Samaru. Especially this map is literally bigger than other nation. And of course, if we talking about the status 7, of course, in the Mondstadt, I have for sure I have all of them in 100%. And Leo is level 10 too. In Inazuma, I also have reached level 10. I also reached the Sakura favor to level 50 and claim all of the rewards. And for the summer, actually collecting all of the Dendroculus. I still have 155. I'm waiting for their release and then I'm gonna offer all of them. And it's still same as level 0 or 3 of Dream Panarana. So yeah, I still haven't offered anything yet. And for the weapon, I actually have one 5-star bow and then 2 polar arm, 1 sword and 2 catalysts, and still no claymore. And I think that's all for my account showcase. It's been a long time since I played Genshin Impact and I really enjoyed the lore, the character, the gameplay. It's been very fun playing this game and I enjoy it very well. Thank you for watching and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.